As Kanye West's social media outbursts persist, a source reveals details about the steps Kim Kardashian is taking to safeguard herself and their children. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. Kanye West, who is now widely known by the name Ye, has once again sparked heavy attention across the internet because of his ongoing social media outbursts. His online rants have touched on many topics, but one subject that has become especially loud is his frustration over how often he gets to see his children. Ye shares 4 young kids with his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, and while he has been publicly venting about his feelings, new claims suggest that Kim has quietly been taking strong steps behind the scenes to protect both herself and their children as his behavior grows more unpredictable. In one of his most recent appearances, the 47-year-old rapper turned to a livestream to speak about his family situation. Wearing an all-black outfit, Ye poured out his emotions with raw language and anger. Reports describe him cursing multiple times as he expressed that he feels shut out from his children's lives. He said that he wanted to go get his kids, mentioned that he had been talking to his lawyers, and shared his frustration that he might have to get used to not seeing them as often as he wanted. His words showed both sadness and anger, leaving many viewers worried about what he might do next. For Kim Kardashian, who is now 44, these public declarations are said to be troubling. According to insiders, she has been feeling increasingly uneasy as her former husband continues to blast out grievances online. The reports claim that Kim has responded by making significant changes to her security. She is now said to have guards with her every day, closely surrounding her and watching her movements to keep her and her children safe. Beyond that, she has reportedly asked her family members to be extra careful about what they share online. Posts that might reveal details about her children are said to be limited, and close friends have allegedly been told not to send messages or share anything that could give Ye a clue about where Kim and the kids are at any moment. One insider explained that Kim feels horrified by the situation, pointing out that every time things seem bad with Kanye, they somehow get even worse. The relationship between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West has always been in the public eye. They were friends for years before they started dating in 2012. 2 years later, in May 2014, they had a lavish wedding that drew global attention. During their marriage, they had 4 children together: North, who is now 11, Saint, who is 9, Chicago, who is 7, and the youngest, Sam, who is 5. For a while, the couple seemed like one of Hollywood's biggest power pairs, but cracks began to show, and in February 2021 Kim filed for divorce. That decision marked the beginning of a long legal battle, with reports claiming that Ye tried to slow down the process in various ways. Eventually, the divorce was finalized, and part of the settlement required Ye to pay $200,000 every month in child support. Even after the divorce was made official, there have been multiple clashes between the two regarding their children. For example, Kim reportedly stopped one of North's planned visits with her father because Ye was meeting with controversial figures Andrew and Tristan Tate at the same time. Both men have faced serious charges overseas, and Kim did not want her daughter to be around that environment. In another situation, Ye involved North in one of his new songs, which featured rapper P. Diddy, who himself is currently imprisoned. Ye allegedly told Kim that if she did not release the trademark to North's voice, he would make life very difficult for her. That statement, according to sources, deeply unsettled Kim, despite his public insistence that he is being kept away from his children. Rumors that have circulated for years suggest that Ye has not always taken full advantage of the time he does have with them. Some reports say that he has not spent as much time with the kids as he could, even when opportunities were available. On top of that, Ye himself has previously said that he never really wanted to have children with Kim in the first place, which makes his current public complaints sound confusing to many observers. Kim Kardashian, for her part, has chosen not to speak directly in public about the latest disputes. She has not commented openly about Ye's rants or the claims about custody, though insiders say she has made one important household rule. In her home, nobody is allowed to speak badly about Ye in front of the children. Kim reportedly believes that regardless of what has happened between the two adults, the kids should not be exposed to negative comments about their father. This rule, according to reports, shows her attempt to give her children stability despite the chaos outside. Privately, though, sources say Kim is extremely frustrated. She is said to have told people close to her that it feels ridiculous that she has to keep her lawyer on speed dial just to deal with the unpredictable actions of her ex-husband. This constant state of tension is apparently draining for her. Friends say that although Kim has a busy career and many responsibilities, she is mostly concerned with keeping her children safe and making sure they have a sense of normal life away from the drama. Observers note that Ye has a long history of stirring controversy, both in his career and personal life. His outbursts on social media have often sparked debates and sometimes backlash. Each time he begins a new round of public rants, headlines quickly follow, and his posts spread widely online. His fans sometimes show support, but many others express concern about his mental health and the effect his actions have on his children and those around him. Kim has dealt with this cycle repeatedly, and according to insiders, she is exhausted by it. The broader public continues to watch this situation closely, as both Kanye West and Kim Kardashian remain two of the most famous figures in entertainment and pop culture. Their marriage, children, and eventual divorce have played out in the spotlight for more than a decade. Every development, from their disagreements to their parenting choices, tends to go viral within hours. That level of exposure makes the current conflict even more challenging, as nothing remains private for long. It is worth remembering that celebrity breakups often involve complex emotions, custody negotiations, and financial arrangements. In the case of Kim and Ye, the stakes feel especially high because of their fame and influence. Kim has built an empire through her television shows, businesses, and branding, while Ye is a globally recognized musician and fashion figure. When two people of that level of influence clash, the ripple effects reach millions of fans, media outlets, and even business partners. That is part of why every new statement or action from either side quickly makes headlines. The question many are now asking is whether there will ever be a point where Kim and Ye can find stable common ground. Some believe that despite all the drama, both parents ultimately love their children and will eventually put aside personal issues for their sake. Others fear that Ye's unpredictable behavior may only worsen with time, making co-parenting even harder. For Kim, the immediate priority appears to be safety and stability, ensuring her kids are shielded as much as possible from public chaos. For Ye, the priority seems to be regaining more access and control in his children's lives. This unfolding story also highlights the challenges of parenting in the digital age. With social media acting as both a megaphone and a battlefield, personal family matters that were once private are now broadcast to millions. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.